So you didn't know anything that was going on, so you not really finna do what? Let's continue on with your lies.
Jumper, but obviously, it's like some inside stuff going on that, obviously I ain't picked up on or I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all seen the other day, I called in to the No Jumper Tuesday show. So, I guess before I called in to the No Jumper Tuesday show, Spooky Face, had a little situation, up there. So, it all played out on camera and stuff like that, I was just told about it, I wasn't in the room to see it for myself or anything like that, nor have I had anybody play it for me. But, however, it's a back and forth going on, and they say that back and forth led to Spooky Face, going outside for a fade. Did the fade take place? Did the fade not take place? We don't know. I didn't even ask if the fade, took place, but,
Check saying a bounty doing bond temp, bruh. But couldn't find out they ain't even squabble, which is good.
when I was here, was exchanged and being said, I ain't never been the type to be messy, but, it definitely,
Maurice Shellman came out and said one of the funniest lines I ever heard because it's weird.
And a Flacco would do. This is something that a Flacco would do. A Ceddy Nash, this guy that thinks he's high on mighty, I got the bag, I'm rich rolling and this and that. Like, bro, you need to put your flag all the way down, bro. You need to put it down, because you are a goofy. What type of member, whether you a gangbanger or a member, who reports this type of stuff? Who makes this stuff up and reports this type of stuff? Then I heard this guy even came out and reported something before that. So, like I said, I'm going to get to everything one by one. You know what I'm saying? So, I heard that it was something else circling around that I was in jail for a guy from Pablo's, you know what I'm saying, who happened to pass away at a taco truck a day before my arrest. So first and foremost, I heard that he took to the internet with this story, that this was what I was in jail for. And then he had the nerve to come out.
Nah, that was Flacco, bruh. We ain't finna put that on said L dog, bruh. They tried to put it on the nigga from Pueblo, but whole time he got that from Flacco.
Mouth and say, man, how they explaining the story. If he killed this dude in a taco truck like that in cold blood, he deserved everything he got coming to him. What type of dude that's saying he from a notorious gang comes out their mouth and say this type of ish? You cannot make this up. And for real, and I'm not gonna lie, man, I sit here every day in this cell, you know what I'm saying, until I come back to freedom, and I just man, I can't understand these goofies. I cannot understand these goofies.
Then Maurice decides to lie on Ceddy Nash and say something I did not say because my video clearly said it ain't true.
Nas, said something real controversial years ago. He said hip hop was dead. And I'm telling you, the street is dead. You know what I'm saying? The street is dead. Not that I want them to be alive, but the street is.
Then further goes on, well, before that, he say, Ceddy Nash is a blood. When you are y'all ever gonna get people to get on any type of platform and say, yeah, Ceddy Nash was a blood and all this shit? Can y'all get anybody to say that? Somebody verify this shit. Somebody who grew up with Ceddy Nash ain't gonna say that shit was true. All right, cool. So there's that. All this shit about, oh, Ceddy Nash, you told on this, you told on that. The DA never charged anybody with a shooting, dummy. Let me help you out. There were 3 people in a vehicle that got pulled over, suspected of some shit, and happened to have a gun on them. So let's understand that. The DA hit my brother with violating his probation from being around gang members.
Don't nobody want to hear the truth, bro. The lie hella entertaining, or more entertaining. You know how they be saying, bro.
The other homie, he took the gun charge. Not discharge, not anything, just having an unregistered gun on him with 2 gang members. The other homie, he went down basically for having promethazine. End of the story. So for me to come out and have to defend that, the DA never charged anybody with a shooting. So there's that. And all 3 dudes all had the same goddamn charges. So I'm trying to understand, you telling me 3 people squeezed 1 gun? But y'all would lie and say, well, Ceddy Nash said that his brother shot at him. How is that possible if three niggas were basically on a fucking police report saying that they all shot? That means the police are making it up as they go. But you can have that. Let's give you Ceddy Nash is some blood. Ceddy Nash, quote unquote, said that his brother shot at him, which
I ain't never heard that, bro. I'm gonna keep it. I ain't never heard said it was a blood.
I think you know I'm far more intelligent than that. Had I really ever said some shit like that, do you realize I could have got in front of this way before and said, would y'all want me to kill my mother's firstborn child or send his ass to jail for a little bit? And I'm pretty sure a nigga who already has a strike, that's my brother at the time, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have just got no goddamn probation violation. Just gonna put that out there, bro. So it is what it is. But you're a fucking coward. You are a coward. So you ever gonna address Adam actually saying that, oh, I seen this in the Reddit, and they say that you were looking at your hands after you beat the person to death?
I ain't gonna lie, Check say your tone do kind of go down when you talking to Deuce, bro. But everybody let him get away with that shit to keep it 100.
No, because I can't call you a Jefe. You work for somebody. You work. You get a schedule, you get told, you get your little $125, and that's what that is. And the reason you won't go after Adam is because you're a coward and you broke. See, that little money you need, niggas already got that. Niggas already got that shit. I go with a $2 million bond. I'm walking out with goddamn peanut butter sandwiches the very next hour. Don't gotta worry about none of that shit. You do. But let's go further. You did a whole lot of dry snitching on your no jumper shit. You did a whole
Damn, said just basically said everybody ain't eating B, right?
lot. First off, dumbass, why in the world, and I said this in my video before, days when you did this shit on this channel, because you can't make the big channel. You're not equipped enough to make the big channel. Your dumbass said, oh, I came up there at like 9, whatever, and people were already out there. I had to go get some tissue. You know why you had to get some tissue? Because you full of shit. That's why. Your house got to be made of tissue because everybody around you is full of shit. There's no way on God's green you should ever admit to being at a scene of a crime. I don't give a damn if they got you in 4K. You said,
He can admit to being on the scene. Just don't ever tell him your homie's been there since 6 o'clock, bro. Facts, bro. You can't do that, but, Adam tricked him, bro. Facts.
I don't know if he's a gang banger or a gang member or anything. How about this? You beat your charges, we gonna get on Aiden Ross and I'm gonna just knock you out. Because you seem like you the only one that was up over there who done did all this shit, who actually go ahead and get with the fisticuffs. So you beat your charges. I think what they gonna give you like maybe 5 bands you needed. And we can just hop on brand race and we can tug it out in front of the world and there you go. Because you keep on saying this weird ass shit. Well, Ceddy Nash is fake. If I'm fake, why are you addressing me? I'm trying to understand something. If Ceddy Nash is so fake, why acknowledge him? Nigga, am I the tribal chief? So you gotta acknowledge me, right? Got it. Got it right there. All right, cool. Then you get on that white man's platform. He literally tried to give you an alley-oop to not say shit. Adam was more street than you. He said, I don't know if I should be asking this question or not.
But it's his job because that's the Fed quarters, bro. So that's why he try to go around it like, yeah, I'm going to try to give you an out, bro. You feel me? But I got to do it because I work for them people. So, because why would you even ask that, bro, to your homie?
Nobody in that room, that's your homie. Nobody in your mind, because you got alter egos. You got like 5 alter egos. No, ego, pardon me. 5 altered egos. Nobody in your head or outside your homeboys said, yo, Maurice, nah, let's not do that. Maurice, let's not do that, man. This how we know your dumb ass is dumb as hell. You said, yo, he said that if I were to knock the dude off from Pueblos, I deserve to be in jail. You do. You do. I'm not. I don't apologize for this shit. You niggas never say ever whenever I do some shit and I say, well, shit, if he did it, he deserved what he get. That means you know the consequences of your actions and you think you're gonna escape them. No. So once again, I never had no issue.
And that's why they say don't do the crime if you can't do the time, bro. Shit's serious.
With the first video where you said, oh, Ceddy, Nash, blah, blah, blah. No, that's it. You could go stir from me and all this shit. But now your second video, you're lying. You're flat out lying. Ceddy Nash came down. First off, nigga been back and forth. My whole family, my generation, meaning my mother's children were born in Sac. But my whole family from LA, all throughout the county. But that's fine. I don't gang bang on the internet. That's stupid to me. I've been saying that for years. So you're not gonna get me on here throwing up hand signs and all that shit. You niggas keep on doing this shit. Y'all do this shit. I don't do none of this shit. I don't ever film when I go to my section. I don't ever do anything like that when I go kick it with my homies. And yeah, niggas did call me. They called me from everywhere. They called me from the pit. They called me from the section. Bruh, everybody. Niggas who done known me over 20 plus years. I'm not putting people's names out on there because that's the shit you would do. Then you sit up here and try to say, yeah, what type of street nigga do all this and all that? You do the same shit. You talking about open rape cases, possibly. You talking about murders and shit, possibly. You even talked about the murder that I did lie and say, man, I hope he ain't a part of this shit, but I seen they saying this. So if you gonna lie on me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas be on the internet trying to thug signal. You know? Basically like, yeah, nigga, I'm more thuggier than you. It's like, bro, what? We're on the fucking internet.
Can you tell a little bit of truth? Because you tried to. You tried to. You did try to. But let me help you out. I ain't never paid to be from a gang a day in my life. That doesn't even make sense. It actually hinders me. Because there's individuals I can't even work with based off of my people. Ceddy Nash should probably be up a good 250K easily, another 500K easily because of people who want to work with Ceddy Nash. But I'm like, bruh, I got to stick to the code. So me reading the report that TMZ dropped, me going based off of your big homie said, man, and Jefe ain't here. He's probably in jail. And everybody like, no, don't say that. Please, boss, please don't say that. Please don't say that. Keep calling in, keep self-incriminating. You admit you was there. And this where let me go full hood lawyer, right? Because what you don't understand and what I understand is you're done. You're not coming home for a while. Because you're going to be fighting this shit for years. You can't afford the damn bond. So, this is what I'm saying. Strike one, calling up to no jumper. That's a violation. Strike two, you talking about an open case, but telling niggas don't discuss an open case. That's another violation. So that's strike two.
I knew it was gonna be a fight when he said he was gonna start doing content, bro. Like, man, bro.
Strike three, placing yourself at the scene of a crime. Strike four, said, I don't know any of these guys. I haven't been around none of these guys. They don't know me for 10 years. Why are you even saying what they are, who they are? You just admitted that you know them by verifying their ages. Strike five. You ready for this one? You say this stupid ass shit on no jumper. I ain't mad about what Spody Face is doing. I didn't tell him to do that. He just did it on his own. But my people, they the one mad at that. If this was your homeboy, why would your people get mad at that? You want to know why they mad at that? Because you've fallen off. The money you claim you have, you don't have. The lies you continue to spread, you're going to spread. And here's the worst part for you. Whatever deal they put in front of you, I know 1,000,000% you're going to take. You want to know why? Because you said this. The nigga that died allegedly had raped a woman. And you said, rest in peace to the homie. What? So that was your homie. You give the police more ammunition. Dumbass. See, I'm a hood lawyer. I get a lot of shit right? I do a lot of shit on this internet. But the one thing I ain't never did is spare niggas from what the fuck they do to themselves. You...
And you know Adam, bro, he gonna title the video that Jefe called in on, right? He gonna title that video, and Jefe calls in and talks about his case.
Admit affiliation, gang affiliation, you know the victim, and you know the people who did it. That's a triple whammy on Eat Trade Gangsters, ain't it? So, this is what I'm trying to understand. Why are you doing this? If you're mad at people for speaking on your open case, why are you speaking on it? Why not just get on the internet and be an internet personality / reporter, like you said, you try to clean it up, but you're a reporter, and just talk about current topics? Why couldn't it be that you hopped your dumb ass on No Jumper and try to literally do the shit you do in your goddamn home? Just try.
Because Adam was too busy doing the shit he do at the headquarters. Yeah, Adam, you know, he's a trickster, bruh. Feel me? It's terrible, bruh. And Jefe, blood, you know, hopefully he be able to shake back from this shit, bruh. And it's a learning experience, right? Some people might be like, I don't know, bruh. He call in pressing niggas. He fighting some shit already. Pressing niggas, right? And, you know, bruh, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. It's good we get to hear from Check Say though. Facts, nigga. Because he a real one, bruh.